back to X Gamers, and I'm here to talk upon PlayStation Now subscription program. Now, as some of you might know, that Sony and PlayStation, they have made a subscription to the PlayStation Now service, being $20 for 1 month and $44.99 for 3 months, and plus tax for whatever state you're in. But the main thing we have to speak of today is it a good value for the average gamer, the hardcore gamer, and the casual gamer? Now, a lot of people, I'm quite sure PlayStation Now is iffy, and if you own a previous last gen console, PS3, then you wouldn't necessarily need PlayStation Now to play your games. You can just buy them off of eBay or from a place like GameStop, Best Buy, any place that sells video games. Now, my thing is, to most people, now, if you look at most of the games on PlayStation Now, these are games that have, I want to say, low retail value, replay value. Now, if I was to play, maybe I guess like God of War Ascension or something like that, and I just wanted to beat the game, then because I'm quite sure most people, those games that they have on PlayStation Now, they can beat them within 8 hours or maybe 12. So I'm gonna put it in this perspective. If I'm paying at least average amount for $5 on eBay for like just to buy the game to play my PS3, so I can beat it in 1 day or so. So why not pay $20 to have access to over 100+ games, so I can play throughout the whole month? I mean, like if you were to like go on eBay, I'm gonna just look up 4 games that that are on PlayStation Now right now. Go on eBay, and you can see that the average prices are from anywhere from 5 to 6 to 10, maybe $3, and I'm pretty much paying for a month subscription of PlayStation Now for those games that I can, but without the limitation of just those 4 games. I can have access to more than 4 games. Now, the other things that play into play for PlayStation Now is, your internet service. How good is your internet? You don't want to get the service and then your internet's crappy and then you end up wasting the service. Also, maybe latency is something that you're into. Maybe your TV has high lag input, and maybe what's streaming is not corresponding with what your input into the you know your controller. But to me, I think PlayStation Now is a good value for what it is now. Now, when you look further down the road, you're gonna be like $20 a month for, let's say, PlayStation Now gets to the point where they have 500 games, instead of like 100 some games. They're gonna have 500 games, and then maybe soon they're gonna have 1,000 some games, and then you're only paying $20 a month to play that quantity of games, and most of them are good quality games. You may have like a few indies or PlayStation Network games on there, but they're adding AAA games to that service. So don't get it wrong that you're not going to get any value out of PlayStation Now, because you will sooner or later if it doesn't suffice to what you want on the service right now. But my conclusion is, if if you're an average gamer or casual person that likes to play video games, then I would invest in PlayStation Now, because don't forget that it's not only limited to the PS4. It's also for the PS3, and it's also for PlayStation Vita, and it will be on mobile devices. Most mobile devices can do it now if you have a rooted phone or whatever, and smart TVs are doing it now. I mean, Sony announced last year that Samsung TVs will incorporate PlayStation Now on their TV service and stuff. So I think PlayStation Now is going to be something good to look forward to, and if you're interested, you should check it out. At least try it out. But that's my thoughts on PlayStation Now, and I'm out. X Gamers.